Hey guys, how's everyone doing this fine evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you see this? Um, in case of point, this is going to be my Cyber Sunday review. Cyber Sunday was, of course, last night. Um, overall, a pretty, how should I put this? A pretty, decent, pay-per-view for the most part. Um, with a lot of good moments, some bad, but let's get right into it. Might as well start out with a match that should have been on the pay-per-view but wasn't. It was actually before the pay-per-view actually started. Um, Shelton Benjamin defending the U.S. title against either R-Truth, Festus, or MVP. R-Truth got the vote, no surprise. I actually saw this match when I got home. And This match should have definitely been on the pay-per-view. It's just switched with the tag match because, or something or another, because they did not get enough time, or R-Truth should have cut his entrance a little bit short. His entrance ran a bit long too. Um, Something. I mean, this had potential of being like a good match, but they only had like a 3-minute match, which is not good. They should have been given the time that tag team match had, but we don't do. So Benjamin retained, which kind of far in the back of my head what happened. So, but hopefully there'll be a rematch, and hopefully they'll have more time. So after that begins the pay-per-view. I started everything off with Mysterio versus Kane. Um, the fans chose No Holds Barred, which I was kind of hoping for Falls Count anywhere, but we don't do. Um, this match didn't like do it for me. This it just seemed like they kept on repeating everything. Like it was like, oh no, Ray's gonna go for a 619. Oh no, Kane's gonna counter that. Oh, Kane's going for a choke slam. And it's just 619 choke slam. It just felt very blah. It didn't like get me hyped up for like the rest of the pay per view or anything. It was a bad opener. Um, No Mercy was a lot better for these two, despite the bad ending. But you know, hopefully this feud is ending soon because this is not turning out to be any good. Uh, Mysterio won. So and then we had the ECW title match, which was a pretty decent match because let me tell you why. Evan Bourne got in. Evan Bourne got the vote over Mark Henry and Finlay, which really proved to me that this thing was not rigged after all. Because you would think if it was rigged, they would have gone for Mark Henry, but luckily that did not happen. So I knew from this point forward, this pay-per-view was not going to be rigged. Um, a very good match between Matt Hardy and Evan Bourne. This is what ECW should be about. It should be the younger talent trying to make a name for themselves. Matt Hardy's nowhere near like a young talent anymore, but still he's one of those guys that could probably push the young talent, and really showed in this match. And I guess now they don't have a rematch somewhere soon, probably as soon as this Tuesday on ECW. Who knows? But this was just a really good match. It like surprised everyone. Um, and it was really a good match. I can't say any more about it. It was just a really good match. Look it up if you didn't see it because it's really one of the better matches on this card. Matt Hardy retains, which I knew was all happen. So, and then we come to the tag team match. Crime Time, Miz and Morrison won the vote over Layla and Regal versus Noble Mickey, and Punk and Kofi versus Priceless. Um, which, like I said, this should have been on the pre-show, but hey, we don't do. And I'm not saying that this match was bad, but this was a pretty decent tag match, for what it was. Um, I guess this ends the whole online feuding thing between the two teams. I don't know. It's but yeah, it was just a pretty decent match. Nothing to really write home about. And then let's see. Then we had Miz and Morrison won that match, by the way. The IC title, Santino Marella versus Honky Dog Man. He won the vote over Piper and Goldust. The voting was really close between all three. I must say that. And Honky Tonk Man won. He came out, did his thing. He can still go. Actually, he still has everything down. He still has the dance moves and all that. Everyone was having a good time watching this. Um, and then bad ending. Beth Phoenix interferes, grabs Honky's leg, and ref star, and by DQ, Honky wins. But the Honkameter still stands. Um, which he'll keep bragging about. I don't know why he was so upset, but then afterwards Goldust and Piper came out and they all beat on Santino, which was nice to see, I guess. And then we go to Big Show and Undertaker, which a lot of people are considering match of the night, and I can't help but agree with that. They really went all out with this. Last man standing match was was the choice, and it really was like close. It was really a good match between two big men, and you didn't quite know which one would win. Taker won, which everyone thought would happen anyway, but very good match, I must say. And then um, you had the Divas Halloween costume contest. Mickey James won with Tomb Raider outfit. Oh my God. All these divas were looking hot to begin with. Maurice in the French maid outfit. McCool in an army type uniform. Maria as a bunny. Tiffany as a nun. Oh my God. I was in heaven already. Kelly as as a sailor. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Pathetic, I know, but what I don't do. I'm a guy, so um, so Mickey James won. Then you had Triple H facing either Jeff Hardy, Vladimir Kozlov, or Triple Threat. To my surprise, Hardy got in. I was hoping they would have a triple threat, but what you don't do. This match was not. Well, it was good, but No Mercy was a lot better. This time Hardy did get buried. A lot of people were saying that No Mercy Hardy got buried. No, he got buried here. Go look back on both matches. You'll see why. Um, so yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Triple H won, of course. So Jeff Hardy will never get the title. Face it, people. Um, and then you had the World Heavyweight Championship match. Batista versus Jericho. Steve Austin was a referee, no surprise, but this had a lot of spots where all three refs, HBK and Owen got involved. Um, you had JB Hogan involved a little bit, and one thing led to another. Batista becomes World Heavyweight Champion. I was kind of hoping Jericho would somehow keep the title because I've been liking how he's been World Champion. Um, Even though Punk lost it, I was kind of hoping that Punk would keep it for a long time. But it's just the way business is. It's. But overall, a pretty decent pay-per-view. I mean, it wasn't bad, it wasn't horrible, but some of the stuff on here was somewhat bad. But there you go. So I'm out. Later.